hilarious. You guys are gonna love her. Please welcome to the stage the very funny Bree Jones!
Guys! Oh, the first time you shit your pants. Seeing some nods, okay. As an adult, while sober, I was on a date. Yeah, you hear that? You hear all the groans and grumbles going on? None of that happened here, okay? I was just as surprised as he was. But 4 hours earlier I was feeling pretty sexy. So I wore a thong. You guys ever put your thumb over a garden hose? That's how you start a show. Boom! Okay. Oh man. My name's Bree, in case you already forgot from that visual I just gave you. I've had some pretty terrible nicknames. Let's talk about it. Let me preface this whole thing by saying I love my parents. They're good people. But oh my God, my dad cannot pick a nickname. Like my actual name is Brianne Beth Jones. So I go by Bree, right? Easy peasy. But that means my initials are BBJ. Unfortunately. See, I saw some laughter, but a lot of you are like, what is the second B for? Google it, just not at work. My dad does not call me BBJ, thank God. No, he calls me BB Gun. Like gun, it's Jones. Is this a GIF situation? What's happening? And as time's gone on, he's just shortened it to Gun. I don't even own one of those yet. I'm waiting for you to die, sir. Get your whole armory. This Idaho. I'll take it though, because my mom has it way worse. Her name's Julia, so cute, right? Or a lot of her friends call her Jules. Now my dad, he shortened that too to just Jew. Yeah. And now, as a comedian and an adult, I really appreciate the irony because my mom, blonde hair, blue eyes. My dad, big blonde white guy. So together they look like the Nazi eugenics poster. It's made for some really awkward family vacations, you guys. I'll never forget, once we were at an amusement park, we all got separated after a ride. My dad towering over the crowd, trying to wrangle the fam back together, and you hear, Jew! Jew, get gun! Jew, get gun! I found home, grab your pistol, flank the left! Not a good look for the white family from Idaho. My dad's called my mom Jew since before I can remember. So I grew up thinking, we're Jewish. And I'm at school bragging. Because my small Mormon town didn't have any Jewish peoples. I'm special. So when all those kids are turning 8 years old and getting baptized into the Mormon church and married at 9, I'm over in the corner like, oh yeah? You just wait 5 years. When I turn 13, my bat mitzvah's gonna be amazing. Those religious kids knew something I did not know. The Joneses, not Jewish. No, in fact, that's the day I got the nickname Brianne Frank. You heard Luke, alright? No odds. What is it, too soon? Like, none of you fought in a war, whatever. I remember it very vividly, because I wrote all about it in my diary. I grew up as an only child. Gave me this weird complex. I felt like I had to be both daddy's girl and his little slugger. So I signed up for activities like ballet and tackle football, which instantly made me the small town lesbian. I was so confused. I was like, what's a lesbian? Why won't my teammates kiss me? You guys can pick the team everyone else did. And now it's on for you, baby. I was so confused, man, until one day, as a young preteen girl, I was left home alone again. And I turned on the TV, and I saw my first ever episode of Whose Line Is It Anyway? It was great, you guys. They did this game where like Colin's arms become Ryan's arms, and they do a little skit. It was the funniest thing I'd seen in all my 12 years of life. I go to school the next day, I gotta show everybody. So I pick Natalie. I have her come up, put her hands behind her back. I put my hands under her armpits, then I'm gonna do a little hand puppet action, but instead I accidentally hung her boobies. Oh yeah, that really cemented in the small town lesbian thing. In fact, for the rest of junior high and high school, they all called me lesbian. Yeah, so I go by Bree now. It has its own set of nicknames. Some of my favorites, I love Breezes. You can kneel, that's fine. No, that's fine. Little Breezy, that's my rap name. There's one I hate though, and that's Bree. Like the cheese. No. First of all, that was a lame dad joke, and I'm a goddamn professional. Keep your jokes to yourself. Second, that's not how you spell it. And so I've come up with a way to introduce myself, just cuts everyone off of the past. Goes like this. Hello, my name is Bree, spelled like free, but with a B. Genius. Turns out, this intro, also very handy in the dating world, because it subtly implants in men's minds, cheap date. Yeah, till he meets me in real life, and he's like, wow, that's a lot of lady. I hope she doesn't want to go to dinner. I do. And no cheap buffet shit either, fellas, okay? I know your tricks. I'm a lady. I deserve something fancy. Preferably fondue, please. Guys, I hate the joke. I can still love cheese. That's how I got into this situation. Situations. I get into a number of situations. Maybe some of you noticed, maybe you haven't. Yeah, I did. I cut off my thumb. Oh, it's okay. I do know about it. I was 14. There was a chop saw involved. Mostly my bad. I say mostly because my dad gave a 14-year-old girl a chop saw. And I was thinking of a different kind of wood at the time. Not a lot of focus. But in that moment, right, my career dreams disappeared. Like I loved math, not as much as Austin, but still pretty up there. I thought maybe I was going to be a kick-ass female mathematician, and now I can barely count to 10. I can't do fractions though, so that's neat. So then I got into movies, got really into movies. movies, plus only child, very judgy. And I was like, movie critic, it's perfect, but I'm never gonna give any movie 2 thumbs way up, ever! Guys, I cut off my thumb like I was a stupid magic trick. What? Woo! Where to go? It's mystifying. I do love doing that joke for like 4 or 5-year-olds. Because they always want me to play back! Not great with kids. So I just feed it to the nearest dog. What I'm trying to say is I'm broken. Hey. Not only this situation, but I'm also partially deaf in one ear, so I see you. So this side of the room, thank you so much. I'm gonna need us to pick it up for the rest of this. Okay. Now I've had it tested, it's genetic, so I'm just gonna keep getting deafer. So by the time I'm 50, I'm probably gonna be completely deaf. So here I am, a broke 30-something-year-old stand-up comedian with no health insurance. Trying to learn sign language. I have a free app I downloaded on my smartphone, and the more signs I learn, I'm like, oh, this is kind of important. Am I gonna have a goddamn speech impediment? It's a slow burn for some of you. You're getting really into this beer. I like it. I'm gonna have some man come up at me. No ASL in the house. Cool. Big American. So, it's cool. You guys have a lot of flashers here? I'm hearing no's and yeses. That's very interesting. I want to make sure we're on the same page. This is a guy, it's a trench coat, it's a moment. Real flashers? No? Just like once, but I wasn't here. I've seen a few public penises. Very exciting. I want to tell you about my favorite one though. It was when I was young. I was a student at Boise State University, not just like an elementary. It's not that bad. I was walking to school and I noticed this guy just hanging out in his car. But the closer I got, the more movement coming from the vehicle. And of course, when I pass, I hear the car door creak open. And I went, whoop, whoop. Lady buzzers, move, bitch, get out the way. But I hear, hey, miss. And the miss got me, okay? I'm like, maybe you dropped something, yeah? And there he was. And his dick was on fire. Creative, right? Let's just think about it. I wanted to really get a good visual. His genitals were ablaze. We'll get to rest. I am very curious what this man was thinking. Like, does he think he's tricky? I'm gonna be like, oh, weenie roast? Yeah! Or is he hoping for first responder mode, right? I'm gonna run over, extinguish the blaze, perform mouth to dick resuscitation. I think that women in this man's fantasies are just so agreeable that I was gonna strut across the street to this human birthday candle of a man and just I wished for you. I did none of those things. I kept going. Are you fucking crazy? I yelled back. I'm like, that's not how Tinder works. That's why I'm my ex-husband. Craigslist. That was a very different situation. Oh man, these dating apps are getting crazy, right? I don't know. Round of applause. Anyone on the dating apps in this town? Cool. I was worried you're all dating your cousin. No, we get fixed up here. Oh, just my state? Cool. No, I do have a favor though. The Amazon dating app. What can't they do? It's really unique if you haven't tried it yet. It's no pictures, it's just maps. It's called Track Your Package. It's way better than Tinder because I always get my package. Yeah. They're trying to tell us that the little Amazon swooshy logo is a smiley face. We all know now it's Jeff Bezos' dick. And yeah, it's a little jaundiced. And a lot curvy. But it's attached to a billionaire, alright? In my opinion, any penis attached to a billionaire is one prime penis. Thank you, two-time Punk Slam champion. A little bit more. Doing the dating apps thing though, online dating, that shit, man, I very quickly found out I have a demographic. Chubby chaser. I'm into it. I'm like, wait. You're telling me I can still get fucked and continue to eat cream puffs? That's my go-to cheat food. I'm in. And besides, like guys who chase us chubs are never skinny themselves, which is great. Because little guys do nothing for me. Like, you sir, you're an attractive man. You're just not my type. My type is type 2 diabetes. Yeah, I want my men fucking big. That way I feel little. It's the best diet plan, you guys. Upgrade boyfriends, it's instantaneous. But even with all this newfound confidence, I still must have sex with the lights off. Because, how do I put this for you, Arlington? Belly fat, slapping together. It's a really particular noise. Sounds like slapping and sucking simultaneously. We know what that is. We don't need to see that shit. What is this? The goddamn wave pool? Shut the lights off! But now it's dark. And things can get confusing. I hear him call out in the night, "Ooh, baby, it's so tight." Like, oh yeah. That it is. Because that's my navel, sir. You guys ever have a penis repeatedly slammed into your belly button crevice? Yeah. Great form of contraception. Just not an erogenous zone for mama. Down. I didn't say anything though. I was like, this guy paid a lot for dinner. I'm just gonna let him finish. Ooh yeah, ooh baby, cream this puff. Did I create a kink at this table right here? Are you okay? You're welcome. I finally found my guy though. I got my man. Today is actually our 5-year anniversary. Must be going great because I'm here. No, that's what's great about him. He's awesome. He did recently express to me though that I am his first girlfriend ever. Don't look at me like that. Okay? He's 33, not 17. I'm not one of those girls. It's fine. They're teachers more. No. But because of this, it clicked. This is why you're still doing such sweet things for me, and I'm still an asshole. Oh my God. Like, example, the other day, we're in our apartment, I'm walking by, and he grabs me, gives me this big hug, and doesn't let go. I'm busy watching. No, instead he starts rocking. Next thing I know, we're dancing, junior prom style, alone in my apartment. And I'm jaded, so I'm like, what the fuck did he do? Like, I just don't know. But I recently realized I need to up my romance level, or he's gonna get curious about other women. So my brain thinks fast. We're like, I don't know, sing. Breathe in and breathe out. Hands up and hands down. Back up, darling, what you gonna do now? Keep rolling. Rolling. The biscuit fans in the audience. That has never happened in 7 years of comedy. I think it's me, Arlington, and Fred Durst. That's all of us. That's all the fans. This is mind-boggling to me. Well, my boyfriend's not a fan, okay? In fact, he got a very Limp Bizkit, if you know what I mean. Not into it. He's so sweet, but he has a new thing that I can't fucking stand. It's this new thing. All right, let me tell you, I'm in an interracial couple, so he'll come up to me and be like, hey babe, what's up with white people? And then show me a video of us doing something very embarrassing. The other day, it was white guy dreadlocks. And I think it takes a certain type of white guy to pull off dreads, like hippies or Rob Zombie. Maybe this guy, I don't know. I'm telling you right now though, this was not the guy, because he's in northern Idaho rapping about how much he loves ganja, reggae, and Canada. What's up with white people? I don't know. I'm sorry on behalf of all of us. That wasn't even good appropriation of culture right there. We were getting rough. But because he's dating me, a basic white bitch, he now thoroughly enjoys half-price apps at Applebee's. You're welcome. That did backfire on me, though, for sure. Sharing my culture, never again. Because the other night you know, I can tell you about getting fucked in the belly button, but when it's making love, I get nervous. We boink, right? So we boink, and good word. Let's bring back boink, you guys. The hell I'm gonna die on. So we boink, and he's doing what any good Mexican should do. He's munching away at the taco. But he stops for a minute, and he peers up at me, and he goes, eating good in the neighborhood. What? Ew. You wouldn't even know that slogan if it wasn't for me. Long story short, we're being sued by Applebee's for trademark infringement. Worst sex tape ever. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and let's no one record this, no one tell, because yeah, it was a bad sex tape. Oh, that was good sex. That was good boinking, because I'm a big girl and a comedian, and when he said that line, I came immediately. I was like, yeah! Hilarious. Just no more videos of white people, please. And I love him, I do. We've decided together we don't want to get married. We're not interested in that. I promise to love you forever. Let's leave the government out of it. I'm not doing it. But that now leaves me with the problem of I'm in my 30s and still have to use the word boyfriend. I'm not into it. And a lot of people always come up to me like, try significant other or partner. And that just gives me like small town lesbian PTSD. I can't do that one personally. And I can't do husband, that's just a lie, or it sounds like I'm trying to hit on something that I don't even want. Like, this is Rick, my husband, and we just, what? What did I say, husband? I'm so sorry. We've just been together for so long, you'd think it would be husband by now. Some of the married folks, that's how you got married, huh, fellas? She beat me into it. There's a lot of debate happening at that table now. Like, no, I knuckle sandwiched her, and she fucking wanted me to put a ring on it. And common law, what are you gonna do? No, I don't like boyfriend. So juvenile. Just get my boyfriend, right? Like, this is my boyfriend. We just got back together because he did finger blast a bitch, basic bingo, under the bleachers. Some drama shit. I don't like it. Or like talking about his parents. I hate referencing his parents. I was like, this is Debbie, my boyfriend's mommy. My boyfriend's mommy. She drove us to this date in her minivan. So what I've been surveying audiences, and I'm gonna reluctantly open the field to suggestions this table. What word should I use? Because I've been using my guy. This is my guy. And I started using it on my guy friends and then felt like a whore. So what do we got?
As a married man, I say my woman.
I heard that bitch, some drunk mumbles. What else? What over this side? Fuck that side. What is this thing? What was that? I heard lover. My lover. Well, that's confusing. Am I referring to him or me? No one loves you like you love you. Am I right? Oh, I thought you guys would know the Drag Race slogan because we were watching Drag Race. Oh, that's a different kind of show. Never mind. Not a lot of RuPaul fans in here. That was off the cuff. It's gone forever. So, yeah. Let's take a survey. Let's just take a survey. Round of applause if you're single and ready to mingle. A couple of you. Interesting. You're all paired up. What about your date, long-term dating? Cool. Engaged? None. Okay, cool. And of course, married. This table's like, you didn't really clap at any of those options. I don't know what to think. What do you have to say? Single, want to stay single. I was not ready to mingle. Okay, that's a no, and I got it. I'll keep it forever. Single, staying single. I like it. Yeah. You got a boyfriend. That was long-term dating, is it? He wouldn't come with you. Have you tried a throuple? That one is not for that generation. Okay. Bitch, we invented that. I've gotten so far off topic. Where are my married folks at? Over here. You look hella married. I see your bling over here. 26 years. Congratulations. That's awesome. Memorable day, big wedding, good day? Don't look at him. Did you have fun? Fuck him. I have a question for him. How was the honeymoon? Was that good? Was that worth it at least? Awesome. Where'd you go? Stayed in town, a little staycation action. That's awesome. That's way better than my honeymoon. My honeymoon was the attorney's office. Yeah, I was in a long-term relationship, lasted about 4 years, ended in a 6-month marriage. Oops. Quick question for you guys though. Round of applause if you are my ex-husband. No, cool. Here's the story. You're my ex-husband? Security? Can we get this fucking piece of shit out of here? Here's the story, guys. I was in love, we got engaged, blah, blah, blah. We were waiting to get married until he got his degree, because I already had mine. And he finally did it. He got his degree in political science. Yeah, right? Get a law degree like a big boy. So this means he was unemployed for our entire marriage. And I found out he was using job interviews as an excuse to get real dressed up and go out on dates. Did you guys know that night interviews are not a thing? Unless you're Batman, what? Now we all know you're welcome. Fuck that guy. I do improv comedy. I'm part of an improv duo. We were recently asked to do a wedding. That is the appropriate response, yeah. Improv is a pretty divisive art form, and a lot of people like to shit all over it. We get to this wedding, and I find out it's a dry wedding. That's not how comedy works. We need booze, God damn it. And that wasn't even the worst of it. Then they tell me that this is a surprise performance from the groom's father. Also the appropriate response. Because I've been a bride. I am an improviser. I would have been fucking pissed. Like you hired a what? I don't want that at my wedding. No. It went okay though. It was good. We brought the bride and groom up. Everyone was very into it. Great show. Afterwards, everyone's coming up, talking to us, telling us funny stories from their life, which all comics fucking hate. Please don't do that. But I started to really notice something about this Nelson family that had hired us. And they all shared one family trait. They were all really big hand talkers. And are completely oblivious to it. You're giving her the eye. Is she a big hand talker? No? Okay. If I don't move, she won't keep talking. Some of them were just flailing around doing their thing. Some got like very detailed and like getting into the story. And there was one cousin who did what I'm gonna call bear claw hands. Just right here, 3 and 9, Tall Boulevard. Not a lot of side-to-side action, just I'm guarding the girls, I back up. It's like, oh, she's gonna want to hear this. Am I about to be honka-honka at a dry wedding? Yeah. Like, where is this guy's wife? Like, it's a Mormon wedding. He should have a few around here somewhere. Just bring this fucker in. I think the rules to getting married needs change. I think it should be as hard to get married as it is hard to get divorced. Yeah? Well, no one's divorced in this town. It's like, together forever. my marriage, 6 months, no kids, prenup, it's as easy as divorces get. Easy peasy, right? But it still took us like 2 months, thousands of dollars, a mountain of paperwork, a sheriff, and 2 lawyers for me to separate myself from this nutsack. Was it that hard to get married? We signed a piece of paper, we're like, da-dum-da-dum, we did it! So I have a new engagement proposal. Thank you, 2-time Idaho Putt-Setter champion. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Thuneby Smith. You guys have just gotten engaged. You've now won a credit check, a background check. Does he have a second family check? Does he still write checks? Check. It's 2022. Get Venmo. And of course, the happy couple is gonna take 2 months with Hank, our private PI. He's gonna follow them around for those 2 months, air out their dirty laundry in front of them via PowerPoint. Congratulations to the happy couple. Don't forget Hank. What our happy couple doesn't know is if they make it to their wedding, we're gonna supply surprise improv just to make sure they're sure. Weddings down there too. That's my one job. I did, like Luke, get told I was non-essential in many, many ways a couple of years ago. But Idaho didn't really believe that there was a shutdown happening. So I went out and had to get a real job again, real employees and shit, and coworkers. I was like, this is cool. Except for one coworker, didn't trust her, because she's female, Asian, Jewish, Republican? What? I don't think all those things can be in one person. I'm pretty sure she was made in the lab by robots that grossly misinterpreted the internet. And honestly, this started out as a joke. But now I think there might be a robot human being hybrid living among us, because I have been gathering evidence on old Alex, which is short for Alexa. Like her sound effects. Oh, these sound effects. There's no way they're real, you guys. Like the way she drinks a drink. Okay, ready? Every time. Really? Every time? You're trying way too hard to convince us that you swallowed that and did not short circuit. And then there are her yawns. Oh, the yawns. There's no way she learned that from human parents. She had to learn it from like a Disney Plus Bambi forest creature, right? I told my friend that, he's like, nah, dude, that's anime porn. That is TMI, buddy. So I got a new job, and been driving very far for work now. A lot of traffic situation, because California, I don't know if you know this, now lives in Idaho. Have you guys ever had someone like cut you off, flip you the bird, and then you arrive at the same place as that person? Yeah. Fuck those people, right? I think we need to start identifying these fucking assholes. Because here's what I do. We arrive in the same parking lot, and I low-key follow them to their parking space. Okay, I'm gonna do something very passive-aggressive here. Not aggressive-aggressive, because I live in Idaho and everyone has a gun. because I'm a little bitch also. And I'll wait for them to go in the store, and then I'll pull out some of these, right? We'll truck nut their car, and we'll just whip them on there, so everyone knows they're also a nutsack. And let me tell you, I'm crafty, okay? So these are made out of some nylons and some navel oranges. Because do you know how much actual truck nuts cost? You look like you might, but for the rest of us, they're anywhere from $14 to $60 depending on size and detail. These bad boys, $1 depending on season. Yeah, that's right. And if maybe they're a little, like, kind of a dick, they're just like, yeah, they kind of piss me off. I got little truck nuts. I got little ones too. You just pull out clementine, right? This little, just whip them all in the car, right? I use it, guys. We're truck nutting. It's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a thing. Like, use it to identify your misogynist boss or the bitch who stole your parking space. Like, round of applause if you have someone to truck nut in your life. Here, you've been a great sport. You clapped your hands. Those are for you. You just have to promise me to truck nut somebody in this parking lot. So I started a new job, and everyone very much quickly finds out that I do stand-up comedy. Which is the worst, because every time people find that out, they go, oh, comedy? I could never get up there in front of all those people, let alone try and make them laugh. Oh, wow. I'm like, yeah, that tracks, Linda. Because public speaking is the #1 fear in the world, followed by death. So a lot of you guys would rather die than be up here right now. Yeah, people claps, that's it. Yeah. Not me, I'm a stand-up comedian living the one life I got, so let's deduce neither of those are my biggest fear. My biggest fear, false negative pregnancy test. If you weren't scared about it before, you are now, right, ladies? I did it. Like, I'm gonna end up on MTV's. I didn't know I was pregnant. Now I'm pregnant and stupid. No, thank you. I really thought about it. I think it's just babies in general. Babies, right? But I think it's the bearing of a child, because babies are great. Some of my best friends are babies. But I don't want to bear the child. So when I hit my 30s and I had been going back and forth, I really sat down like, what's we gonna do, old uterus? And I've never really felt mom vibes. I've always wanted to be a cool aunt. Yeah. I had 2 of the greatest aunts in the goddamn world, wanted to be just like them, and then my parents made me an only child. So I've come up with a plan. This is what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to foster teens. Yeah, look out. I'm thinking about it. It's not happening yet. I'll probably chicken out, but here's what I'm thinking. They have mommy issues. I have I'm not your fucking mommy issues. It's perfect, right? I just need to give them a home and get them through high school. Yeah, sure, I'm gonna love them, but I'm gonna do cool aunt shit too. I'm gonna, what's that? You want me to be in your TikTok? Yeah, let's go viral, bitch. Have you heard of the Running Man? We're bringing it back. I'll use their state check to buy White Claw. I'm not gonna let them drink it. I'm not an irresponsible aunt. Okay? I'll let them taste it, because it's better it's under my roof. They'll have their own roof. wrap it up. You don't want to end up like you. Am I right? Cool ant. Plus, I speak fluent sarcasm, obviously. It'll be great. Alright, guys. I gotta get out of here. So you're gonna get the spiel. And I think this is gonna go very well, because I can see you. This is a hat town. If your name does not rhyme with free, I have hats for you. They say cheap date. The C is a little cent sign. And honestly, I'm sick of doing that joke. So tonight's the night we sell out. Yeah, cool. But even if you don't want one, come back, say hi. I don't bite hard. It'll be a good time. I appreciate everything you've done for me tonight. Just let me open up, be vulnerable, be embarrassed. Because the other day I was very embarrassed when I had to give my mother the sex talk. Sorry, I did not enunciate well. The sex talk, like right on your phone. We're having a perfectly normal conversation when she sends me tongue emoji, squirty water droplets. Yeah. We all know from experience that means oral is headed my way. Not the text you want from your mother. Now, I knew that she was just replying to her comedian smartass daughter's previous reply with a little tongue fart, like a little raspberry, She didn't know any better. But she's been in the salon and spa industry for over 30 years, and I can't let her text her clients shit like that. Those customers are gonna grossly misinterpret those services. So the next thing I know, I'm sending my mother a slew of emojis and their meaning. It's a real dictionary, if you will. I think they're great, so I'm gonna share. This is the last joke. Pull out your phone, text them on. Here we go. A peach is your booty. Taco is a pussy. Eggplant is a dick. Sweet potato, uncut dick. Right? What? Yeah. Shrimp, little dick. Lipstick, dog dick. Right, so you have little parts. Sometimes you want to describe some action like spoon, spoon. That's spoon, cute. Alright. Not your speed. How about this one? Finger up emoji, peach emoji. Say it with me. I want to put my finger up your butt. You're somewhere in there. Just on the spectrum. Personally, I learned a lot from that online dating. I like to really paint a picture, tell a story. Like guy riding horse, dragon, female farmer, turkey, pregnant lady, ghost. No? Okay. I wanna ride your dragon. And farm your seed, and then turkey baster style impregnate myself before I ghost you. That's for my single ladies. He's cute, but not forever cute. Alright, let's level up. Video camera, dog emoji, tongue emoji, foot emoji. A black square envelope, got in chair, USA flag. I get it, it's patriotic, you want to cheer, but I still think none of you know what that means. I want to videotape you, you furry fuck. Being a bad boy, you're gonna lick mama's feet to apologize. And then later I will blackmail you when you try to become president of the United States. You guys